Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. Aries, you may feel a little out of sorts today, perhaps you indulged in a bit too much last night. However, some exciting phone calls at midday can perk you up, perhaps good news from a friend or colleague. A change in your financial state is definitely indicated, as it is the resulting boost to your self-esteem. All looks wonderful for you in the month to come, so embrace that change. Taurus, your hard work is finally paying off. A phone call brings good news to you. You should be filled with a new sense of optimism, enthusiasm, and hope. Work will be more of a pleasure than a drag because you have something to look forward to. Changes are definitely in the wind for you, so be prepared for just anything. Gemini, you're a hard worker with a good business head and strong practical sense. However, success in the past few weeks might have you thinking about doing something more innovative to earn your money, possibly something to do with the opportunities surrounding the internet. Business and personal communication of all kinds should come to you during this auspicious period. Cancer, some strange phone calls might come your way, perhaps from people you don't know. Investments in real estate, particularly the home, should pay off now. You could also decide to make a new investment in this area. Follow your hunches, Cancer. Don't let your usual logic get in the way. Your mind is especially receptive to messages from other realms right now, so please make the most of it. Leo, a long-awaited and very welcome call from an older friend might finally come your way today. News that a goal you've been working toward has finally been reached could come as well. You're optimistic about the future. The ambition that has served you well in the past will continue to do so for you. You will probably entertain some visitors. It might be work, but it will be also a great time. Virgo, the near future looks great for you with auspicious omens for success and a good fortune regarding career and money. All the hard work that you've done in the past may finally be paying off. Advancement is on the horizon as well as increased income and much happiness. All signs are that you won't stop there. You're most likely to continue working towards new, more challenging goals. Libra, today's celestial energy could find you making plans to travel for pleasure or possibly business. A young friend or relative might accompany you. You're likely to accomplish whatever you hope on the trip. All signs are for success and a good fortune. You might even aim for a new position. This is an excellent period to open up on your business. Scorpio, financial benefits may come your way through channels you've never dreamed of. This could have to do with investments, settlements, or insurance benefits. Pleasant recurring dreams may come your way, bringing insights to your past and giving rise to new self-awareness. Someone from the past you haven't seen for a long time may suddenly reappear. This should be a pleasant surprise. Sagittarius, a friend might approach you with the idea of forming a partnership and even propose drawing up a tentative agreement. This is definitely something worth looking into, although you should consider all the facts before committing. Success and good fortune are definitely in the works. Whether for this partnership or not, expect an important call from a romantic partner. Capricorn, you can look forward to a new sense of purpose and higher morale. Ambition, diligence, and a lot of hard work could pay off now. You could soon be raking in the benefits. You're feeling strong, fit, and physically healthy, as if you could seize the world in your two hands. This is a great time to take the next step in your personal relationship. Aquarius, if you've been thinking about going back to school for a degree of some kind, then this is the time to start the process. Success and a good fortune through your own initiative and through increasing your skills are definitely indicated now. A journey you've wanted to take for some time may finally be possible, as could achievements in the fields of writing and speaking, so please go for it. Pisces, if you've been thinking of buying a new home, this is an excellent time to do it. Surprising developments might clear the way for you. Success through investments of any kind, particularly real estate, loom on the horizon. A young visitor may come to your home today, as well as an important letter or call. In the evening, visit an older friend or a relative. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Happy Tuesday, guys. Good morning. How are you? Maureen here, and this is the DBS Morning Show once again. Let's see what's happening with our news department. We'll be back.
Good morning. Another budget estimates debate has ended in discord, with opposition leader Alan Chastney walking out of Parliament after Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre closed the discussion. Chastney accused the Prime Minister of cutting the debate short to silence him, while Prime Minister Pierre insists that parliamentary proceedings will not be dictated by the opposition.
This government wanted me to speak so they could have Richard Frederick and Ernest Hilaire and the Prime Minister simply play politics to rebut me and not to answer to the people of this country. This was a budget that was a la-la land budget. This is a budget where taxes have increased by almost $275 million and expenditures by over $300 million in comparison to 2019. This government has extorted the people of this country, taking money from their pockets and have very little to show for it.
Notably, government MPs Dr. Ernest Hilaire and Richard Frederick also did not contribute to the debate. St. Lucia made a strong impression at the 97th Clyde Littlefield Texas Relays held at the Mike Myers Stadium in Austin, Texas over the weekend. 18-year-old Naomi London of VA4 set a new national junior record in the women's 100 meters, surpassing the previous mark held by Olympic gold and silver medalist Julian Alfred.
So Naomi London, as we know, she has competed very well for St. Lucia at a very young age. She went to Texas and she hasn't competed for the school as yet, but she was able to compete unattached, and she ran 11.23 seconds, which was a phenomenal race for her. Her personal best, our national junior record, it's ranked either number 1 or number 2 in the world junior-wise, under 20, and she also broke Julian Alfred's under 20 record, national record.
Julian Alfred, meanwhile, competing with Team International, dominated the Texas Relays once again, securing victory in the 4x400 meter relay for the second consecutive year. Investment Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire has assured that there is no reason to worry about the European Parliament Committee's recent proposal to tighten visa regulations for countries with citizenship by investment or CBI programs.
What the EU is doing now, the EU is saying, look, we have noticed that we've recognized the possibility for people with CIP citizenships to come into the EU and seek asylum. And therefore, because they have visa-free access, they can come in, and when they are in, they will claim asylum. So we want to put measures in place. If that should happen, then we can serve notice that, look, there is an escalation in persons with CIP passports seeking asylum, if it happens, and to alert the countries to do something about it, and if they do nothing about it, then to waive visa-free access. So what the EU is doing really is to add CIP to the existing list of persons that can qualify, can be asked to, countries that can be asked to take action because their citizens are violating the rules of the EU.
While the amendments move the EU closer to potential visa restrictions, Dr. Hilaire insists that St. Lucia's CBI program remains strong and compliant. Finally, Promising People Enterprises is transforming education with virtual reality, offering a lifeline to those facing financial struggles, learning disabilities, and other challenges. The company's VR training programs provide hands-on learning in fields ranging from finance to medical sciences, helping individuals gain essential skills and secure employment, all from the comfort of their own space.
So when you put the headset on, you're in a whole new world. And the teacher, there's no issues between the student and the teacher, right? Because we always have a wonderful teacher teaching exactly the content that they will need to receive a full NOCD certification. So that's one of the greatest things about our program, is all of our content can lead a student to a NOCD certification, which is a national certification. It will enable them to walk on a job site and get a job and retain a job.
On Monday, company officials and representatives showcased how VR or virtual reality is breaking barriers to education, making learning more engaging, accessible, and more effective. That's your news summary. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Thank you, guys. Let's take a break and come right back. a positive note. Well, we're hoping it's going to end really positive because some of our young athletes has the opportunity to go on off to a meet in Canada. And we could, we could actually assist them in doing that. Here's the conversation and see how it is that you can make a difference. Assistant PRO for the Sprint Tech Athletics Club, Janelle, is here with us because something significant is about to happen. Now, the club first, Janelle, let me say welcome and tell us a little bit about the club first. And then we're going to talk about what is going to be happening soon. Quite exciting times.
Okay, so Sprintech is a newly formed club. We are just 1 year young. We started off in March of last year. Our membership is 30 strong with age ranges from 6 to 23. So that is much about our club. We train every day, Monday to Friday, on the VG playing field, also known as the SAB, from 3:30 onwards. So persons who are interested in joining, we know that most clubs have a rigid time, like from 3:30, and that's it. But we also know that children have lessons, so we are quite accommodative. That if you are finishing at 4:30, then we can accommodate training for you.
Right. Tell me about the body who erected that, and the need, fitting into that void.
Beg your pardon?
The body who erected, that's what's under Makiba. I'll say it right. Let's talk about that.
So Makiba was the brainchild behind Sprintech Athletics Club, and we all know Makiba. She's an international athlete who has represented St. Lucia on many occasions. Together with her, we have our very dynamic coach Chase, who is very dedicated in training our athletes to get them to the level that they need to be for the different field events, the different track events as well.
Wonderful. Now we have perspective. So let me talk now. Some of the members, well, at least the club has gotten an invitation to attend or to partake in an international tournament. Let's talk about that.
So we got an invitation from Flying Angels. They normally have their annual meet, so it's under the heading Flying Angels International Track and Field Classic. It is held this year from the 4th to the 6th. However, the athletes are required to be there from the 2nd to the 9th. So it's going to be held in Canada, in Toronto, Canada. The location is York University, Toronto's track and field center. So we're looking forward to sending a few of our athletes there to not only enhance their skills, because, whenever they compete against each other, they develop a level of comfort. But when you have them going to get that exposure to go against people from Jamaica, Bahamas, Barbados, Grenada, it is open to most of the Caribbean countries. So we're looking to send them over there to get that experience on the international level as well.
What is going to be the criteria? What are you going to be looking for in determining who you send? Is it a cutoff number, or is there a specific number of students you have to send, or you get to decide?
Well, we get to decide. We would love to send all our athletes. However, it's going to be very costly as it's the summertime. What the coaches and them are looking for is those in the different age categories, because it's similar to the structure we have here for sports. Okay. So we have the under 14s, under 16s, and 20 plus. So we're looking to select our athletes who meet that criteria based on their time and their performance to send to get that exposure.
Right. Well, I hope we're going to come back soon. This is quite wonderful. 1 year in existence, and look, we're already seeing these sorts of opportunities being created. So definitely you guys are onto something remarkable here. So kudos to Makiba and the team, yourself included. Now, we hope to come back to find out when you have made that selection, so we can actually follow up. When is a good time again to come back? By when you think the selection will be made?
Hopefully in the next 2 weeks. So right now we have them training hard to see if they meet the criteria, as well as we're also looking for sponsorship.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I said, how y'all paying for this?
We're also looking for sponsorship because, like I said earlier, it's quite costly to meet the accommodation and the flight. So we're appealing to all our corporate sponsors as well as individuals who would like to sponsor an athlete, because we know that it's not all academics. You have to find a little balance. So we're appealing to all those who are willing to sponsor us. They can contact us via email, which is sprinttechclub@gmail.com, or they can call our number at 285-1309.
Wonderful. Well said. Are you guys on social as well? Can we follow up what's going on?
We're on Instagram as well, which is Sprintech Club on Instagram, and we are currently trying to get our Facebook page organize.
Well, that is a good thing. And we're looking for the support, guys. I mean, always an opportunity for you to step up and put your money where your mouth is. So let's make it happen. Let's send our kids out. Let's give them the experience and the opportunity, the platform that they need to excel. More Julian Alfreds. We love that, don't
And
we?
Usain Bolt.
And Usain Bolt. Caribbean, we come in. Absolutely. All the best. Thank you,
Thank
Jonelle.
you.
Wonderful. Well, it's in its third year, but what does it really mean for the artists, the artisans, the creatives on the island? Let's talk about arts and the city under the banner of the CDF. Arts and the City falls under the banner of the Cultural Foundation. And Kendall here, of course, that's right, under his umbrella. That platform is now into its third year. And, I mean, from my vantage point, I am seeing a lot of things and I'm thinking, yes, this is what we needed. We need it because we have so many creatives on the island. And, you know, having that platform where they can showcase at that level. We have a lot of visitors who are going to be on the island during these times. We got a lot of things that is happening. You know, there's a lot of people that exist that into faculties and places, arts component that we're not even aware of. Right. But being able to create a platform like that, and of course, falling under the banner of the CDF, because recently the CDF has started a campaign where they really are driving it home that they want to make it a priority to ensure that, you know, they sustain, they teach, they continue to keep that art form going. You know, what does that mean for the CDF and how it is that the CDF is looking to utilize that platform to help it to realize its mandate?
Yes, well, the CDF mandate is ready to support the cultural heritage of St. Lucia as well as the artists and the artisans. I mean, as Sir Arthur Lewis says, you know, a country without the arts is a cultural desert. And so that's what we're doing, is to really support our artists. And the Jazz and Arts Festival gives us an opportunity to really promote our local artists. We also, it's Cultural Development Foundation. So we also, there's a development and a training component, which we are actually working on as well during this facility. So everything that you see, there's a training component attached to it. So even during the Jazz and Arts on the square, there'll be a mass movement, all right? But we had the training of the mass movement where someone came down from in the US and UK and helped create that organizing a program specially. And then after, there'll be an exposition of that artistic movement. So that's the whole idea. We're looking at different components. The arts is very an opportunity to network with the best in the world. People are coming down. There are different artisans and artists, musicians coming down. They're willing to do training. So let's say the band from Ecuador will be here, but they'll be also doing a training session with our musicians. And so, as I said, CDF is not just about having shows and having events, but making sure that St. Lucians benefit, especially the artists benefit from these experiences. Right.
Recently, you all had the sculpting thing. You were with that. Is that also going to be a platform that's going to be utilized to be able to showcase some of the sculptors and artists as well?
Yes, because we have Life in Color in La Place Carénage, and some of those sculptures that you saw, they will be featured in there as well. So these things, there's a link to everything that we do. Yes, and so we have the demonstration of all the hard work. It's there, it's put out to St. Lucians and the tourists and everyone here to appreciate and to participate in.
Right. Do you get the sense that our artisans are appreciating what has been done by the Cultural Foundation? Are they connecting with it now? Because for a while, you heard artists were complaining, the creatives were saying, we don't have the means, we don't have, and now that you've understood that and you fit yourself right into that void to ensure that that's happening, are they connecting with it? Are you getting feedback from them as to how it is that they're appreciating what it is you're doing, that new direction?
Yes, I think they're appreciating it. They're reaching out to me and reaching out to the foundation and seeing how can we collaborate on different activities. And we're doing art in the city, but there are so many other things that are going on at the moment that CDF is pulled into different directions. But we all always have to try and assist the artists in some way to help with their growth process. And so that's what we're here for, and we're assisting in that regard, whatever.
Right. And Arts in the City is spanning from what date to what date?
Yes, it's from the first, we starting with the Cultural Icon series, and it goes right down to the 11th, which is the last day of the art, but we also have Life in Color. The exhibition ends on that day as well. So it's right the full breadth of the Jazz Festival.
The life and the art exhibition will be where?
Yeah, so it's at La Place Carénage, and so that art component will be hosted there. And it's, of course, we have photography, we have fine art, and we have sculpture right there, and from 10 to 6 o'clock.
Wonderful. Fashion is also a big thing. Cuisine is also a big thing. We are going to be getting a bit of all of that included into the whole celebration.
Yes, actually. Well, the cuisine, especially on Jazz and Art on the Square, there'll be Orlando, who was there last year. He's going to bring it back, and it's based on special days and the theme. So Wednesday will be, Latin or Scaliente. And so it's, that kind of food, the taco is a little, spicy stuff. Yeah, we're going to be having that on Wednesday. And Thursday is folk fusion. So, it's a lot of Creole food and nice, tasty, our local stuff. Yeah. Right. And on Friday, well, there's supposed to be a little bit of mixology in there. Yeah?
A mix of all.
Yes. So, it's really trying to accommodate everybody's tastes and letting everybody get a chance to appreciate what we have to offer.
Finally, what would you like to say, to the viewers in terms of, supporting that mandate and that mission? Because in turn, what we are really doing, we are supporting, we are putting our money where our mouth is, and we are actually contributing to supporting our own creatives as well.
That's correct. I think at the end of the day, we have to really appreciate when you talk about culture. And you remove the arts from culture, you really have nothing much after that. So a lot of people have to appreciate and understand that and support it, So that's where even the cultural icon, yes, it's about the gala event, but come out and support and show that you appreciated Mrs. Teresa Hall's contribution to the cultural landscape of St. Lucia. So you can come out, some of it are paid events, the Voices of the Underground and the gala are paid events, but there are some of them that are free, and that's on the square, T-Tax and Lycée, and La Place, and Life in Color. You come out and you show your your assistance and your appreciation for all that St. Lucia has presented.
And where can we get all of the information? Of course, you're on social handle or you've got a website. We can go on there and we can follow up with everything that is happening at St. City.
Yes, we have our website at CDF, the Cultural Development Foundation. We also have our Facebook and Instagram pages. So just click and try and follow. And because there'll be a lot of stuff coming out at you, a lot of stuff. So you just every 2 seconds there'll be something coming up. So just, you don't want to miss out.
Absolutely. Kendall, thank you. And of course, we are going to be following up again because we want to zero in on some of these, the Icon series with Miss Teresa Hall being the person being identified this year. We want to keep abreast with what's going on because we're going to stay on top of that. So until we come back, that's it for now. Go onto the pages, check out what's going on and stay abreast with what's happening.
Hey, what's up, my Bweelzfit lifestylers? Welcome, St. Lucia again, and we are here now with some 6-minute explosive videos for you, which can be done at home. So stop making these excuses that you cannot come to the gym. We are bringing the gym to you via DBS. Good morning. So yes, St. Lucia, here we are back. And today I have with me Joel, what's it? Jochel Chanchon. That's how you pronounce it. It's a French for say. What's it?
Socio.
Say it louder.
Socio.
Syrup, something, but it's standing for sa and ending with Cicero. You reach somewhere there. But today, we're going to show you how to do some explosive push-ups at home. Remember, it's 6 minutes, no excuses. When you wake up on your morning, the first thing you do, you say your prayers. Second thing, you try to defecate. Get out what you have in your stomach, drink some tea, and let's get it popping. Let's follow me. So now, home, if you have a mat or your towel, you can place it flat on the ground. And here at the gym, we're going to use 2 dumbbells. But at home, if you have your bottles of water, or you have 2 plates, or you have 2 coconuts, or like Jasbo, you have 2 sour soup in your hand, and I know my boy Monkey will always have 2 tires. Hold it, and we're going to go flat on our back. Remember, it's a 6-minute explosive exercise. First, we're going to lay on our back, and you're going to elevate your feet in a pita form. Back flat, chest out, And you're going to hold the bottles or whatever you have in your hand. And we're going to brace it up. And make sure your arms come slightly down to the side. Not across, slightly down to your pec arm area. And we're going to press up and close. 1. We're going for 12 reps. 2. 3. 4. Again, while you're performing this exercise, you suck in your stomach. Understand? We're pressing down on the feet, despite the fact that we're targeting the chest. How many reps is that? 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. So remember, if you want to get size, controlled 4 to 6 reps. If you want to get toned, 8 to 10 to 12 reps. You want to get ripped, 12 to 16 to 18 to 20 reps. And that's how we get it done. That's how we get our body popping and glowing. The next exercise we're going to do some flat flies. Again, you're going to lay down, full extension. And what we're going to do, we're going to burn the core at the same time. So you're going to elevate your foot, stretch it out slightly. In that way, the core is solid, right there. And we're going to close up, full stretch. 1, 2, great form. Now, right now, his core is being worked out. But to fully burn it, we're going to stretch out the legs a little more. So St. Lucia, stretch your legs out a little more. That's it. 3. How many is that? 7. You see the control? 8. 9. 10. Beautiful. 11. And 12. Excellent. Only 2 minutes gone. So St. Lucia, stop making excuses. That's 2 exercises already. So the third exercise, what we're going to do now, we're going to elevate the dumbbells. Going to do it over your chest together. So we're going to do now, we're going to press it down and up and slightly over your head. So you're going to feel the stretch in the lower pec area. So you're going to bring it down forward and back. Keep it together. Let's go. 1, 2, stretch your legs out. Weight in the core again. 3, 4, beautiful. A little more stretch. 5, stretch it over. Nice. 6, you can actually see the chest working. 8, beautiful. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. And remember, always you can take a 15-second break. Don't forget to drink your tea, your water, your sea moss, your Bweelz juice, anything you done. You see, it can never be a positive episode if somebody don't call a Bweelz phone. But the phone will have to see for itself. All right, so we did 1, 2, 3. We're going to do the 4th exercise now. What are you going to do? You're going to sit, stretch your legs out, sit up straight. Hold the dumbbells. Chest out, core in. You must slide bend in your knee. Again, it's body positioning. So put your knees, your heels like this. Slide bend chest out. And you're going to give me a full extension. Up. And squeeze your chest under. Turn it at the bottom. That's it. Open. That's it. Until when you come in. Beautiful. 2. Chest out. That's it. 3. Despite the fact that we still targeting the chest, we're hitting the back area, we're hitting the shoulders area at the same time. The mere fact, he and you, St. Lucia, at home, digging your heels into the ground, we're hitting the calf area also. So despite the fact we're targeting one specific muscle, the entire body is being worked out. How many reps? That is it. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Beautiful. How you feeling? He feels amazing. Talk to me, St. Lucia. How you feel? DBS number is on the screen. Message them or call them and let you know how you feel when you're performing these exercises. All right. we still have about 2 more exercises for you. And this one, you cannot miss it. We're going back down on the ground. Right, back flat, chest out. Hold the dumbbells together. And then you're going to push your body off the ground. Exactly, chest up. So you basically, beautiful. And you're going to keep it together. Body width and press up. And come back down to your side. That's it. Up. And push your chest out when you come down. Nice, keep it right there. That is St. Lucia. Push all the way up. So the pressure is actually on your upper back area. Everything else is off the ground. That's it. Empty. 5. Push straight up. 6. 7. 8. You're actually seeing the gutter coming in the chest. And that's what you want when you're working out. You want the gutter in your chest. You want to fit. If somebody punch you, you want to grab them. Talk to me now. How many? 2 more? 11 and 12. Excellent. Stand up. How are you feeling? Crazy. Then burst the sweat already. And St. Lucia, this is your 6-minute EEE. Easy, explosive exercise coming to you there this morning. Stop making excuses. Be stronger than your excuses. But just remember, you cannot be stronger than Bweels. Because here, we're getting fit and ripped, even while trying. Good morning.
You want to be a fly on the other side of the wall or something, or a little dog by the side of the road to hear the conversation before we actually start rolling. But that's in-house. Guys, that is our show for today. Go on out and be great. Have an awesome Tuesday. It's a beautiful day. I mean, come on. What season are we going into? Well, the kite flying season, I normally call it. So you start feeling the breeze already. That's Easter, right? Yeah, I'm starting to feel that Easter breeze. And trust me, it's beautiful. Get outside and get some of that Easter breeze today and enjoy your Tuesday. And we see you back again tomorrow, God's willing, right here for another DBS This Morning.